Surprisingly good movies. Spy. First off, we'll kick off this list by talking about Spy. So Melissa McCarthy first burst onto the scene with a small part in This Is 40. Shortly after that, she was in Bridesmaids, which she was great in, both of them really good in. After that, unfortunately, she became typecast, seemingly playing the same person in everything she was in, becoming painfully not funny and pretty goddamn irritating. However, Spy was a good movie because everyone surrounding her in the movie was great, especially Jason Statham, with his character working very well in contrast to Melissa McCarthy playing Melissa McCarthy. Up next is Passengers. I wasn't really expecting anything from Passengers. The trailer was meh. Also, Chris Pratt, who's fantastic playing Peter Quill in Guardians of the Galaxy. Just want to say that before I slag him off. He had just come off the back of Jurassic World and The Magnificent Seven, both huge letdowns. Also, this movie had mixed reviews to say the least. However, I enjoyed Passengers. I like the blend of comedy, romance and action. The three stages of this movie basically, literally Act 1 was comedy, Act 2 was romance, and the final act was the action bit. Also, I liked it how the reason Chris Pratt woke from stasis was basically because of the simplest reason ever, basically bad luck. For a film about thousands of people leaving Earth to colonise a new planet, this movie has a pleasantly simple plot, which I quite liked. Up next is Kings of Summer. I was very impressed with this coming-of-age movie that came out 2015 that flew under the radar of most movie watchers, so if you haven't seen it, I'd definitely recommend it. That said, the movie is about 3 young adults running away from home to live in the woods. It sounds ridiculous, but the great thing about Kings of Summer is that it feels real, that something like that could happen because it's down to how relatable the characters are in it. This movie is not just the same run-of-the-mill coming-of-age story, it offers a breath of fresh air in that department. I want to say genre, but coming-of-age isn't really a genre, it's more like comedy, and in this case it is adventure. So go check it out if you haven't. It's a really good film. And finally, Sexy Beast. The reason why I was surprised about this movie is because up until the point where I actually watched the film, I had heard nothing about it, which is strange because it came out in 2017 years ago. Ben Kingsley is in it and he's clearly the best thing about it. It's extraordinary to watch him play totally against type. It's one of those films that it's not really a comedy, but because the writing is so exquisite and perfect, it's hilarious. It's a great blend between comedy and drama, and also action. It's similar to Snatch and Lock, Stock in that way. I guess it's just low budget English films that I enjoy. In Sexy Beast, it's about a bank robber, Ray Winston, who moves to Spain, and the Don, who is Ben Kingsley, trying to get him to do one last job. In the opening stages of this movie, because a large part of the film is filmed in Spain, you really feel the heat of it all. At the start of the movie, Ray Winston is sunbathing, and the film lets the audience feel how hot Spain is. The audience feels the heat at the start of the film, which adds to the tension-filled scenes during the film. Thank you very much for watching today's video, which has been surprisingly good movies. And today's shout out goes to flashthekidrs, which is a gaming channel, so if you want to check out some gaming, go over to his channel. I will leave the link in the description. Please go check him out, he's a really good YouTuber. And with that said, I've been Dealey, and I will see you in the next video.